What's up, home bartenders? It is January, it is freakishly cold outside, so nothing hits a spot more than a nice hot buttered rum. So we're gonna make the classic hot buttered rum in 2 variations, all right? So let's do it. Today also happens to be January 17th, which is National Hot Buttered Rum Day. So there you go, another excuse to make a hot buttered rum. So there are many ways to make your hot buttered rum. You could just add your butter and your spices, your water, your rum right into your glass, make everything in one shot. That works, but I prefer to make a compound butter. Now, a compound butter is just a fancy culinary term for butter with stuff in it. If you go to a fancy steakhouse and on your steak, they put a nice big chunk of butter with garlic and herbs and lots of awesome stuff, that's a compound butter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our compound butter with all the spices and stuff we want in our hot buttered rum, and then we just have to add our rum and our hot water, and it's just that easy. You stick it in the fridge, and then it's good to go whenever you wanna make hot buttered rum. So let's do it. Okay, so starting with a stick of butter, that's half a cup of butter in each of our containers here, we're gonna be making a classic hot buttered rum, a maple, and a tropical. So in the classic, we've got some brown sugar, some cinnamon, we're gonna do some grated nutmeg, fresh of course, a pinch of salt, and a little splash of vanilla extract. For our maple hot buttered rum, we're going to do some maple syrup, of course, to sweeten it, so 2 to 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. We then want some cinnamon, we're gonna do allspice, and a little tiny bit of cloves. Not a huge fan of cloves, but get that in there. And salt, of course. For our tropical, we've got brown sugar to sweeten. We're gonna do some ginger, ground ginger. We're gonna zest about half an orange. This one's already been peeled for old fashions. And then, of course, a pinch of salt, just like the others. Okay, mix all that together. All right, our 3 compound butters are done, and you can keep them just in the containers like this, and then whenever you wanna make a hot buttered rum, just scoop out about a tablespoon or 2, put it in your glass with your hot water and your rum. Or what I prefer to do is roll it in some plastic wrap, keep it in the freezer, it'll keep much, much longer. And then whenever you want, you just slice off a little disc of about a tablespoon. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, our compound butters are now frozen and we can make our drinks. All you have to do is unwrap the butter, cut off about 2 tablespoons worth, and that's your portion for 1 drink. Wrap this back up, pop it in the freezer, and it's good for the next time you want hot buttered rum. Okay, so classic hot buttered rum, here we go. In an Irish coffee mug, we're gonna dump our 2 tablespoons of spiced butter that we just made. And then we're gonna start by adding a little bit of hot water from the kettle just to start melting that butter, because it is frozen, so we do need to kind of break it up and get it melted. But don't worry, by the time the drink is done, it'll be nice and melted and incorporated. There we go. Perfect. For rum here, you want a good dark rum. I'm using a Bacardi 8-year-old, so I recommend a nice aged rum. Nothing too funky. I would not use Smith & Cross here. I don't think Smith & Cross is made for hot buttered rums, but you could try it. Okay, and then we want to fill it with more hot water up to the top. And then here's an optional ingredient, but I really like a splash of cream in my hot buttered rum. Not a lot, maybe like half an ounce. I really don't measure. I just dump a little bit of cream. That's just coffee cream, half and half, but whatever, a heavy cream, even milk. But just it adds a richness to it that is really nice. Okay, for garnish here, we're going to add a cinnamon stick and some grated nutmeg. Some people like to do whipped cream on a hot buttered rum. I'm not a fan. The classic hot buttered rum with cream. I know the cream's not traditional, but I like it. Man, that's just so good. It's rich, it's creamy, there's so many spices going on. That rich rum is just amazing. And if you haven't tried it with the cream, try it with the cream. Just a little splash of cream. It adds just an extra layer of richness to the hot buttered rum, and it's just fantastic. I added about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar to my compound butter, to the whole like stick of butter. And it wasn't like packed brown sugar. It was very kind of loosely grabbed. This is not overly sweet. I like it, but definitely watch how much sugar you're putting in. It shouldn't be super, super sweet. It should be just the right amount. But of course, everyone has different tastes. If you find that after having made your compound butter, it's not sweet enough, always add a little bit of Demerara syrup or simple syrup to your drink. But for me, this is absolutely perfect. Let's make the next one. Okay, the Maple Hot Buttered Rum, or Spiced Maple Hot Buttered Rum, is starting with 2 tablespoons again of our spiced butter, the maple spiced butter. Get a little hot water in there, start breaking up that butter and melting that butter. There we go. Perfect. For our rum this time, I chose a Havana Club 7-year-old. Again, it really doesn't matter. As long as you got a good rum that you like, that's more on the sweet side. Again, like I said, nothing too funky. Oh, that's the end of that bottle. Gonna need another one. I love this rum. Okay, 2 ounces of rum. And then we need our hot water. And just like before, we could add cream here. I'm not gonna add cream to this one, but you absolutely could. Make sure everything gets melted in there. There we go. Garnish, we're gonna do pretty similar to the last one. A cinnamon stick, some nutmeg. We're gonna add a star anise to this one as well. The Spiced Maple Hot Buttered Rum. Cheers. That is nice. So we went, the spices, I mean, you can spice your hot buttered rum however you'd like. When I made it the last time, I added pretty much every spice into the compound butter. This time I went, for the classic, I went kind of just cinnamon, nutmeg. Whereas for this one, I added allspice and cloves, and it just adds a subtle kind of nuance between the two. So you can really tailor your hot buttered rum to your liking. This one here works well, and that added layer of the maple syrup, oh, it's very nice. You do get that maple. I could do, as much as the last one was the perfect sweetness, this one here, I could use a touch more maple. Again, I could add it directly to the hot buttered rum, or, you know, I don't really feel like kind of melting down my compound butter and adding more. So just add a touch more when you make it. But it is very, very good. You could add a splash of cream to this one as well. I'm not gonna do it. I'm liking it as is. But it would probably just give it that extra little richness. This is amazing. Last one. Hey guys, we have made 2 hot buttered rum recipes. If you like what you see, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit that little bell so you're notified when we release new videos. We got 1 more hot buttered rum to make, so stay tuned. The Tropical Hot Buttered Rum. This is probably the funkiest. Starting with 2 ounces again, or sorry, 2 tablespoons of our tropical spiced butter. Get that hot water in there, get it melted. There we go. Now we're gonna add an ounce of pineapple juice. What I did is I warmed it up in the microwave, not very long, just for like 20 seconds in the microwave, just to warm it up so it doesn't cool down our drink. And 1 ounce of our warmed pineapple juice. After that, I'm doing 1 ounce of pineapple rum. I decided to mix the rums here. We want tropical rums, so I mean, whatever you got that's tropical. 1 ounce of pineapple rum, followed by 1 ounce of coconut rum. This is a high ABV coconut rum. If all you have is Malibu, that'll work. Don't stress about it. There we go, and then we're gonna top it off with hot water once again. For this guy, we're gonna do a garnish of a cinnamon stick, some grated nutmeg, because that's traditional, and a pineapple frond to show that this is a tropical hot buttered rum. The Tropical Hot Buttered Rum. Move this over a little bit. Cheers. Oh, wow. This is like A hot buttered rum meets a pina colada. You definitely get the pineapple and coconut from the coconut rum up front. That wonderful butter mouthfeel is there. I am picking up the ginger and the orange zest that we flavored our butter with. Good amount of sweetness. This one you're getting additional sweetness because we added, so you don't want to go too far with your compound butter because we are getting sweetness from the pineapple juice and from the coconut rum, which is a sweetened rum. So yeah, so you don't need to go too far with the, I think we got the right levels. It is sweeter than the other two. I could have even backed off on the sugar in the compound butter, but it's still within acceptable margins. And oh yeah, very nice. It certainly is different, but it is good. All right, it is rating time. Gotta rate these 3 hot buttered rums. They're all really good. And I mean, I can definitely see kind of in different moods which one you would want. They're all fantastic for a nice, cold, frigidly cold winter night or winter's day. So January, February, best time to have. Obviously, these are great around the Christmas time, but it was kind of warm around Christmas here in Ottawa anyways. But right now in January, we're going through like this really cold patch. So this is the perfect time to have your hot buttered rum. In first place, I'm gonna give it to the Classic. I mean, you can't beat the Classic, especially with that touch of cream. I really think if you haven't tried the cream, you have to add a little bit of cream to your hot buttered rum. It just really elevates it. But you can't beat a Classic. Second place, gonna give it to the maple spice or the spiced maple. It's very similar to the Classic, especially depending on the spices that you put in your compound butter, but it has that extra layer of maple syrup. I'm Canadian, we love our maple syrups. And yeah, it really adds something quite nice to it. And in last place, gonna give it to the tropical. It's not bad. I do like it. I just, I think just, you know, when I'm in kind of cold winter season, I'm not necessarily craving tropical flavors so much, like tiki drinks and stuff like that. I start getting more into tiki mode like in spring, like March, you know, March comes along, it's like, okay, the snow is starting to melt, let's get into tiki mode. But it is really good. So if you do like kind of that clash of like cold weather drinks and hot weather drinks, that blend, definitely give this one a try. All right, guys, if hot buttered rum is not your thing, we've got some other hot cocktails that you can check out. Check out this video if you want to see a variety of hot cocktails that you can have during the colder months, or check out this video if you want to see several variations on the Irish coffee. All right, we will see you in the next one, guys. Cheers.